and welcome to another episode of Beverly Says. Yeah, I don't respect my life, do I? Not at all. So I do shit like that. Anyway, this is my hair care journey. Yeah, I said I was going to do it, so I finally have decided to do it. Now, I'm probably going to split it up into different sections. Today, I'm probably just going to talk about my hair generally, and then probably a little bit about how I keep my length, how I avoid breakage, and split ends. I'll talk vaguely about those. Yeah, so a bit about my hair. I basically decided, I cut my hair all off basically about 2 years ago. I thought I was Rihanna, like the rest of the world. Completely lost my mind. I don't know what I thought I was doing, but basically my face couldn't handle that much face. Basically, it didn't work. So I grew it out, got bored of it being in that really awkward length, so cut it into like a really short mushroom bob, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But then I was like, oh yeah, do you know what, I'm over this. I just want long hair, so I'm gonna grow it. So about a year and a half ago, I decided I was going to grow my hair. I didn't know anything about actually knowing how to take care of my hair. I had some notions from my mother and my sister, but to be honest, I didn't understand my hair. I didn't understand why it kept breaking, why I'd grow a really nice length and it would all break off within a couple of months. I just didn't understand. So I went back to basics. I read loads of blogs, watched loads of YouTube videos, and really just got to understand my hair. Now, I don't think it's something that a lot of black girls actually understand, and it's not of any fault of our own. I think it's just a lot of myths, a lot of parents or like authority figures in our lives who obviously are older than us and have had hair a lot longer than us have told us, and to be quite honest, most of the time they're not correct. Like, the facts that they're telling us aren't true, and so we're believing them and going ahead. And realistically, the only real reason why our hair is not necessarily the way we want it to be is because we don't really understand it. And I don't think it's any fault of our own. It's just the fact that you need to realise that and then learn about it. So that's what I did. This is the length it is now. It's nowhere near the length I want. It's not fabulously long or, you know, amazing or anything like that. It's just me showing you where I've got in the last year and a bit. I've still got a long way to go. There's a lot of things that I've tried and haven't worked and so forth, but yeah, this is my hair. I'm an African, I'm from Ghana, so I don't have any like weird mixes or anything in my hair. My hair is pretty much very true to form African hair. It's very thick at the top, it's very thick throughout, but I've had a little bit of issue with breakage, so towards the back is a lot thinner than the top. But yeah, that is pretty much my hair. So today I'm pretty much just going to talk about a few things that I've done to help with breakage, maintaining my length, and split ends. Breakage has been, I'll start with breakage. Breakage has been my #1 pain in the ass. Now, I have really thick hair, so sometimes what happens is I'll comb it, and because it'll get tangled, it will come out. Or because there's just so much on the hair, on my head, it will just, I don't even know what it does. It just is prone to breakage. Now, what's happened now recently is that the back of my hair, this is my own fault, is a lot shorter. Now, this is mainly because I got excited, like the summer that just went, my hair was longer than this, a little bit longer than this, and I just kind of was like, oh my god, my hair, I'm so happy, and I started putting bendy rollers in and just wanted to be fabulous over the summer. And that was a very big mistake, because the hair, just towards the back especially, just started to break. Now there's a difference between shedding and breaking. Shedding is literally like when your hair will come out from the root to the tip, the whole hair shaft will fall out, and you can get about 4 to 10 strands a day. That's natural. I don't tend to get more than 5, but everyone's hair is different. That type of shedding is natural. Breakage is when the hair will literally break from like here. It will just snap off, and that was what was happening towards the back of my hair. Now the only way, after a lot of research, I figured out the only way really to basically makes your hair break is lack of protein in your hair. So what I decided to do is basically start putting a lot of protein in my hair. Not a good idea. When you put too much of anything in your hair, it will do exactly what it's not supposed to be doing. So too much protein equals more breakage. No. You need protein in your hair, but you also need to balance it out with hydration. So it's all about balancing how many times you put a hydration mask into your hair to how many times you put in a protein mask in your hair. Now hydration masks are literally anything that will put water and hydration back into your hair once it's been stripped. The best way to do it is through I would say a steam treatment. I don't really like to put my hair under a lot of heat, so I tend to do it through kind of just putting the hair mask in my hair, putting the cap on, maybe standing under the shower, under the steamer in the shower for a little while. If I don't do that, I'll just walk around the house. But that's what I tend to do with a hydration mask. Now, a protein mask, there's different types of levels of protein, if that makes sense. So I have an intense protein, a light protein, or a light to medium protein. I would say the best form of heavy protein that I have ever experienced, definitely without fail, is an egg. A simple egg. Mix it in with any type of cheap conditioner. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. Or I think I use like a Tresemme one that I got for like £2 or something like that, but it was like £2 for 2 litres or something silly like that. I just mix it in, put a few of my favourite oils in, rub it into my hair, and literally best thing to stop breakage. Oh, my phone is ringing. I'm going to silence it. Now another type of protein is light proteins. Now light proteins are anything like you can buy those off the shelf, like your hair mayonnaises and your QP elasters and things like that. Those are all light proteins. Now you can literally just put those into your hair. You can again sit them under the dryer, or you can just walk around with them. Oh, sorry, point to make. Egg treatments never ever sit under the dryer. Literally, even when you're washing them out, don't wash them with hot water, cold water and no heat, otherwise the egg will cook in your hair. Literally, it happened to me once. Yes, so light proteins, again, those are anything, again, I said from your egg protein, your egg mayonnaises and your QP elasters, all those are light proteins, and these will help with breakage. So the issue you have with breakage is a mix between, I'm gonna have to get this because this person's never gonna stop calling me. So that was protein, and that is breakage. The balance between hydration and protein is what helps to stop breakage. Now let's talk about length. Length retention, I'm going to call it, is something that has just been very difficult for me. I've always been able to grow my hair, but it's keeping it the length and thickness I want. That's the problem, and that's obviously to do with breakage. But something that I've seen help speed up the process of growing my hair are two things: washing my hair more often and castor oil treatments. Castor oil treatments are amazing. I can't talk about them enough, but I will talk about them briefly. Basically, what I do is I use any type of castor oil. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I think I use black Jamaican castor oil at the moment. I rub it into my hair before I go to sleep, right? But the next morning I have the intention to wash my hair. I don't put that in, wash it out, style my hair. That's it. Now you will see the benefits maybe after 2 or 3 months of doing this, what you'll notice is that the hair that comes out of your hair is a lot softer and manageable, but it's a lot thicker as well. And so each strand is a lot thicker than, let's say, the hair that's already come, you know, it's the hair that's already come out of the shafts. And that makes such a difference to even when you want to manipulate your hair a lot more in terms of styling or any type of kind of, generally, I don't think I even need to say, yeah, generally it just makes your hair feel that, like, the texture's changed and the strength has changed. So I would definitely say castor oil has made such a difference to how my hair grows and the texture of the hair. Now, washing of the hair. This might be a bit controversial. Some people might be like, you know, comment and say, you know, you wash your hair way too often, but I wash my hair once a week and it works for me. And I think a lot of people are frightened of water because literally ever since I came out, you know, I realized my hair was different from Holly down the street. You know, I've been told that water is not my friend. If it rains, I need to run. If I go on holiday, I can't swim unless I've got a weave in my hair or I have to doggy paddle. It's just, you know, a whole bunch of nonsense. But the fact of the matter is, you need to wash your hair for the pure fact that your hair shafts need to breathe. If they breathe, your hair will grow. It's literally, it's not, yeah, that is literally it. Once your hair is breathing, it will grow. If you have thick pomades on your scalp, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I personally don't put that on my head, but it's not allowing air to penetrate through and allow the hair to just grow naturally. If anything, it's blocking shafts. I don't know. I personally don't use heavy pomades, but some people love them and they swear by them. I prefer to use oil treatment when I'm washing my hair so that my scalp is hydrated throughout the week, and then repeat the process again when I wash it, then putting in pomades when or greasing my scalp. I personally don't like it, but again, it's each to their own. Yeah, so pomades, washing of hair, most important thing I could honestly say, really, really important. And even if you just try it and it's not something you want to keep doing, just see the difference, see how your hair feels. It just makes it feel cleaner and nicer, and it doesn't smell. I hate smelly hair, so offensive. But yeah, last thing, splitting of ends. Now, I've always had a problem with this. My ends will just split. I do a lot of protective styles, lots of buns, lots of, you know, braid tucks and stuff, but my hair just splits a lot. Now, the only things that I have really noticed that make a difference is trimming. I know everyone's like, oh my god, hairdressers just want to cut all your hair off, they never really want to give you a trim, they're just jealous. You just need to find somebody that actually wants to just trim your ends, and you have to be very, very vocal about the fact that you know how much you want off. I will go to the hairdresser and be like, can you take an inch off the ends, or will you take half an inch off the ends? If they take off any more, I'll be like, well, this isn't what I asked for. So you also need to be aware of how much you need to take off. Normally I would say you need to trim your hair every 4 to 6 weeks. When I do that, I only really need to take off half an inch, quarter of an inch to half an inch of my hair off. That's pretty much as much as I need to take off. If I dust my hair, now dusting is the process of literally just going through your hair, and if you see any split ends, tiny split ends right at the end occurring, you just trim them off. You won't notice any type of length change. It literally is just a preventative thing, and this is when I could be bothered really. Then you'll probably have to cut even less off. So yeah, trimming of your ends is so important when you are trying to stop split ends. Obviously moisturising your hair is important, and you know, sealing it at the ends is important as well, but to honestly keep the hair healthy and growing, you have to do regular trims. So yeah, that is everything for this video. The next video, I think I'll probably do something on treatments and protein and hydration balancing. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up and subscribe. So thanks, see you later, bye.